You're watching Soap Insider 2.0. All right, my loves, here's a juicy little update from the world of EastEnders that you won't have seen coming, even if you're watching every night without fail. Now, you know how the show normally films weeks, sometimes months in advance. Well, every now and again, they throw in a last-minute change, and that's exactly what happened in this week's episode. And let me tell you, it was done for two very important reasons. In Tuesday night's episode, there was a blink and you'll miss it scene outside the Vic, but fans with a keen ear might have noticed something special. Callum highway bumps into Elaine Peacock and they have a quick natter. But it wasn't just about Kat running the pub. Oh no, they dropped in two real-life events from this very week. That's right, a little bit of real life right in the middle of Walford. 1. The Lionesses get a shout-out. Topical and proud. Elaine's buzzing after the England Lionesses made it through to the Euro 2025 final. And rightly so. She beams. I can't be too down after that England match. I mean, 2-1. And the line that had fans grinning, she adds, there's going to be a lot of kids named Michelle and Chloe in 9 months' time. What a brilliant nod to goal scorers Michelle Ajamang and Chloe Kelly. And honestly, it's just so Elaine, isn't it? Always one step ahead with the gossip and the jokes. This is the first time in ages we've seen the show react this quickly to real-world events, and it shows the EastEnders team really want to keep it fresh. It's a nice touch and makes the square feel that bit more real. 2. Goodbye, Elaine. A subtle hint during the same chat, Callum says, it'll be weird watching the final without you behind the bar. And Elaine's cheeky comeback. Tell Kat to put a swear pot in front of Mo on Sunday. She'll be able to retire. But hang on, is this a hint that Elaine's taking a step back from the Vic? We know Kat's recently taken over, but the line feels like a proper nudge to viewers that Elaine's role might be changing. Could we be saying goodbye to her as landlady sooner than expected? 3. Ozzy Osbourne tribute, subtle but poignant. While all this is going on, listen carefully. There's Black Sabbath's classic Paranoid playing in the background. It's no coincidence. This was clearly a quiet tribute to Ozzy Osbourne, who sadly passed away earlier this week. Now that's a clever move. Instead of forcing in a big tribute or storyline, they let the music do the talking. Subtle, but powerful. And let's be honest, if you're of a certain age, that tune takes you right back. 4. Lin Blakley was meant to return as Pam Coker. Elsewhere in EastEnders news, we've just found out that Lin Blakley, who played the lovely Pam Coker, was this close to coming back for the 40th anniversary earlier this year. She revealed that casting got in touch and wanted her back for 3 episodes, possibly more if things went well. But here's the heartbreaking bit. She had to turn it down because she'd already booked a holiday with a friend and she didn't want to let her mate down. Talk about loyalty, but it does make you wonder what Pam's return would have meant for Ben and Paul's old storyline. Maybe even something to do with Lola's funeral. So many possibilities we'll never know. 5. The Queen Vic's changing hands and changing vibe. Let's go back to that scene outside the pub. Kat being in charge of the Vic is still something fans are getting used to, and it's starting to split opinion. Some reckon she's bringing back the old Slater energy, while others feel it's missing the polish Linda and Elaine brought. But this sudden shift, and the very fact the writers squeezed in a new scene at the last minute, shows how much the Vic is changing behind the scenes. Could this be leading to a bigger shake up in the heart of Walford? 6. Why these last-minute changes matter now? This might sound small, a couple of lines, a background song, but it means a lot. It shows the show still wants to be connected to real life, especially big cultural moments like the Lionesses win or the death of a music icon like Ozzy. They didn't need to do it, but they chose to. It's a rare move for EastEnders, and I reckon we might see more of it as the BBC tries to keep things feeling fresh and up to date in an age of instant news and social media. So there you have it, a quiet little scene that actually said a lot. Whether you noticed the football shout-out, clocked the Aussie reference, or just felt something was a bit different, you were right. EastEnders made 2 last-minute changes for 2 very real, very British reasons. And I, for one, love that they're still trying to keep us on our toes. Whether you're a hard fan or just someone who watches with a cuppa after tea, it's these little moments that remind us why we keep tuning in. Oh, and let's not forget, if Pam Coker had come back, the 40th anniversary could have looked very different. But who knows? Maybe she'll return later this year. Until then, let's see what else the EastEnders team throws at us. Because if this week's anything to go by, nothing is set in stone in Walford.